2025. Is there still anybody doing the reaction video for new banner? Is there still anybody talking about this game? I don't know if it's going to be a news we drop tonight, which is currently is on 20. I think 28th, right? Today is 28th of 28th. For some reason, my watch saying 27th. 28th of October. If there are no new banner information, I'll be really stupid making this video. Maybe I'll discard that. But the reason being you still see this video means there is a new banner. That's like we can do a speculation to say like how good are they. Could be that. I guess TYBW or Halloween. I intend to be Halloween banner because like literally 31st of this October Friday is like in just 3 days time is Halloween, right? It should be a Halloween banner. It's Friday, it's end of the last day of October and it's Halloween. So it makes sense, right? I know somebody talking about maybe some TYBW banner, but I think there are no other chance better than having a Halloween banner at this time. But looking at so many downloads, might be wrong. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Started. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. So 10th anniversary special that looks like a TYBW. I probably am wrong. Like, so what's that? What's that? What's 10th anniversary? Ooh. What are those people? TYBW people. Little girl Yachiro is there, Nemu and Nanao. Does anybody want to summon those characters? I guess. By the way, I want to talk about like Caleb. They stop people from like talking about. They want to stop people from talking about like data mining information over YouTube. I feel like since it's Bleach Brave, so people already started making people making less and less video on this game because everybody know the reason, right? Caleb always make wrong decisions, and then now they don't want people to talk about the data mining information, and yeah, there are no problem in the past, right? And then recently they just said no, we don't let you to do that, and then just now the Caleb community become even more quiet than before. I don't know what the Caleb is thinking. They really don't want people to talk about this game online, do they? I think one of the reasons might be they don't want people to like do the leak the data, but it's their job to keep the data private, right? Like you can't blame like people can get the data for you. Or maybe on the other end, the other day I was thinking about maybe Caleb they don't want you to talk about like a shadow buff or watering down the event because they have done that in the past and the people find it out, and then we kind of put a pressure on them to force them or give the pressure on them to bring the benefit back, or maybe just to balance the GQ queue request. And I know everybody can see that even without data mining, but like now without data mining information, and we don't really know how much they buff or they water down, and therefore like Klab can do similar things, which is like maybe in the future want to introduce more difficulty buff, shadow buff more, water down more, without getting too much pressure for us, right? Because they ban people from talking online about data mining. So I think there must be a reason why KLab don't want to do. They don't want the community to talk about the data mining. If it's because the data like privacy things, like it has been there for many years. So I don't think that's the reason. And the only reason I can think about, which is a legitimate reason, is they don't want to get pressure from the community when they do some secret dirty, when they do some little dirty secrets. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So they just want to do those things without anybody talk about this. Even eventually we will find it out, but we don't have a solid proof. We only have feeling, but we don't have the data, right? So that's what I'm thinking about. So yeah, but obviously that's a very bad move, right? That basically means KLab they want to listen to us. They don't want to listen, right? All right, let's check out the ability on the YouTube channel, and let's look at what they. Okay, Nemo. Why Nemo's a face? Why Nemo's looking like she's like falling? Looks like she's falling. And that's individual. Actually, that Toshiro is a filler, which is quite interesting. Which is this Toshiro surprisingly still good. Oh, this is now her band is so bad. None of them, which is anybody still want to Gundam buy, right? I have in Final Fight multiple copies. Ishin, anybody still use Ishin for PvP? Guess nobody. This Kugo, he has potential, but so far I don't find any strong like GQ or GQ lead as a human affiliation. Little Go Yachiru, oh my god, what are those fillers? And let's look at the main banner. Let's start for fillers, then we look at the main character. Okay, so the filler. At least I like Basby. The filler is good, and also of course Giselle filler good. And that's about it. That's about it. And then maybe this Suruchi as a side unit be good, but nobody uses Kirio. And this Asno never get a chance to shine. The day when he is released, he's already outdated. And the Captain Rookie is so old. The reason being why this Nanao is here just want to chill you, since you put the new Nanao. And then the reason being the Basby here because I want to chill you because they want you to feel you get the Sound Blau new Basby, and why this Candice there. So whatever, man, whatever. But I would say at least like for 30% of the filler are not bad. Now we can look at there's a new ability. What they are processing, right? What they are processing. So this Nemu speed attribute and the Holo plus. So she should have the 200% poison immunity, right? Yeah, right after that she has that. So Holo Killer plus, Last Read plus as the standard element. EX move, which is blast the area around oneself. What is oneself? What is oneself? Herself? And increase SP by 50% for 10 seconds. And a soul tray and strong attack damage 30%. Okay, inner skills, EX skills, recharge, and EX devastation. Okay, devastation, is that applied to a special movement? I mean, SP like a soul bomb. And berserker 40%. Devastation, yeah. So she has a massive like a devastation over 100%. Debilitated 2 seconds. Increase against hollows, weaken defense, poise break. So she's a living birth class character. Poison minus 2%. SP boost 80%. Kill increase. Also she is a GQ unit. Frenzy. We happy to see Frenzy +3 only in GQ. And the Soul Reaper Residence, which is you get like a 10% strong attack with every Soul Reaper in the team. I already dislike her because her facial expression. You know what I mean, right? And then looks like Nanao. Never be a big fan of Nanao. What are you talking about? So, superior strong attack and Nan would have, and SP boost. That's the highlights. Yeah, he'll have to highlight 200% poison resistant. Yeah, not interested in Nemu. Now, minor heal. I mean, a strong attack 1 for healing. I won't against it. I think that's good. And strong attack 3 is a barrier boost. What was strong attack 2 then? All attack has a last read plus. Oh, has same stat element as Nemu. Sorry plus, so normal ranged. Okay, so she's red attribute, right? No. What I'm looking at? Yeah, no, that was red attribute. So gauge. Oh, she's gauge character. Interesting. So normal attack increase. What normal attack? Flurry. So she is a gauge character. She's like Aizen, manga Aizen style. normal attack 10%, and she also possess healing and the barrier and the boost and the gauge. That is OP, and she also has that element. Jesus Christ, and Killer Plus. Oh, now OP sharpshooter. What's this Aura 30 in boost SP? So is she hybrid? Hybrid's like character. Bruiser 60%, flurry +2, poise, medic, healer. So she heal, she boost, she barrier. The only thing she doesn't do is the only two things she doesn't do is debuff and revive, right? So medic, yeah. But now interesting though. So she's ranged, right? Is she ranged? Has to be ranged, right? Now it's always ranged. Yeah. She's ranged. Well, let's say little girl Yachiru, like the past a few Yachiru never be good. So do we have a good Yachiru finally? Espada Killer Plus. No matter. Oh, side unit coming. Dodge, Aranka, damage. What? Nah, she's not going to be a PvP, right? So Bruiser and the Devastator and the Sharpshooter, so she's ranged. Element plus 30%. Follow up. Booster. GQ side unit. Follow up. Interesting. So she's very good, like GQ bot. And let's see EX skills. Damage taken. I wish she has like Ganju or maybe, Ganju like or playable as Rukia. Yeah, those skills have team buff, right? Like team buff, like a normal attack. It's like, unfortunately, this is like the Wiru like soul tree, which is like EX skills, which is like a damage taken minus, which is a bit disappointing. So let's look at this aura. So we'll activate this, but it will boost specific stats for all attributes of a party. So basically, she is excellent, like a side unit, like if you put her in GQ because she boosts your SP. So okay, no standard. Yeah, I would say this banner not bad. I would say this banner is not bad. I would say this year definitely KLab is pushing for the normal attack damage characters, right? So we see more normal attack damage than SP based character. The only SP character here is Namu, and even Namu, I don't think she is so OP. No. You better go with Yurichi. Alright, so and then Namu is speed attribute. A speed attribute. Let's look at it like if we don't have Namu, so what's the option are we having? So Namu is hold on, I forgot already. Is she ranged or melee? I think she's melee, right? So she is melee strong attack damage character. I guess it doesn't hurt. So let's look at our L1 and look at the Hollow Killer. Melee. Right, let's say filter. Killer is hollow. And then melee. What are options we have? Oh, we can use that red attribute Sergeant in 2025. Oh, we have this. Yeah, we got this Ichigo and his speed. And apart from that, then anybody want to use Kong? I guess not, right? And maybe this Isane. She's good. She's speed attribute as well. She will work. And she got this defeat bonus. Guys, did I just secretly like discover the replacement for Namu for limited break quest? But she has a poison resistant plus though? Does she? She's of course she doesn't have any immunity. Seriously? All status elements. So she has all status elements. But of course, KLab introduced that like status element plus bullshit. So maybe, Yeah, and also we have Kensei aside. Oh, we have Mugetsu. Mugetsu still OP, right? Oh, Soundoo. Oh, Soundoo still okay. I think we can easily. We can Yama. Of course, Yama be washed out a bit. Not really interested. Not really interested. Let's say let's before we actually make a conclusion, maybe I should watch the video to see like what I think of those characters. Keep in mind, I'm not expert on like speculating the new character, right? So don't get mad if I did something wrong.
Hello everyone.
Oh, so loud.
Today, I'll be introducing 3 characters from the 10th anniversary special 1000 Year Blood War Xena Summons Unleashed, which will be releasing on the 31st of October. The first character in this summons is
You
Nemu.
know where my eyes
Nemu
landed.
is a speed attribute character with Hollow Killer Plus. Her soul trait is strong attack damage plus 30%. She also has the EX skills, EX strong attack.
For the sake of that two things which I got my attention, I must summon for Nemu.
Recharge time minus 12% and EX devastation plus 30%. She has a melee.
Complaints here. Why what I see in the art doesn't show on the model itself? Caleb, explain that. That's very important.
Type character whose attacks can all inflict lacerate plus. Plus, she has the EX move Massive Spiritual Pressure Boost on self.
Massive,
Here's a
massive.
list of her innate skills and the rest of her skills.
Don't care. I just care the massive. I don't care the skills. I care the massive.
Now, let's see this character in action. With skills and soul traits boosting them, Nemu's strong attacks can deal an impressive 70% extra strong attack damage. Thanks to Soul Reaper Resonance strong attack damage plus 10%.
That was her
boost the
special
strong attack
in
damage
her
by
old
being
version.
in a team which includes Soul Reaper affiliation characters. Nemu can also make use of the EX move Massive Spiritual Pressure Boost on self.
I like the
to
aura.
grant herself a 50% boost to spiritual pressure for 10 seconds, allowing her to deal devastating damage with strong attacks and special moves during this time. On top of the soul trait, strong attack damage plus 30%, she can share the EX skills, EX strong attack recharge time minus 12%, and EX devastation plus 30% if she is used in the first link slot.
Okay.
Nemu has
That's
Hollow
good
Killer
link.
Plus, a resistance to even poison plus thanks to poison resistance 200%, frenzy plus 3 in Guild Quest,
So that is poison plus puddle.
other skills
I can't see any differences between with the old one.
that make him
Maybe they have some little like a dust which is floating in above the puddle.
immensely valuable in Guild Quest. She'll be especially useful in those with Hollow Killer and increased melee damage rule.
Just like for us, like I feel like a poison is not a very strong like stat element because like as long as my character is still alive, I don't care if they lose their HP, right? Unless Caleb introduce the puddle, which is like a fire plus puddle, the hazard puddle, which is when you get burned with the elements plus, you can't use your strong attack. So I would say, yeah, if they introduce the same thing, which is if you have this poison plus infected, you can't use like strong attack or special, then that would be a problem. Or maybe your normal attack got disabled. But otherwise, I don't care. I got a poison. I lose my stamina. I just use a low stamina boost, blinks, and skills.
Next, let's look more closely at her attacks. Here are the normal attacks.
What's that?
The normal attacks are a
What's that
string
little
of 4
things
melee
like
attacks.
illusion things on the side?
Now for the strong attacks.
Is that the Nanao skill, which is like an aura, which we saw earlier, basically boosts your team with 30% SP?
One deals damage while pushing forward. Here is the second
To be honest, I feel like that like graphic effect, which is have the aura around this graphic, looks like people on drugs.
Strong Attack 2 also deals damage while pushing forward. This attack is a superior strong attack. Here is the third strong attack. This attack goes full screen. Finally, her special move, Gikon Jurinju.
私のコンパクの 6% を削り直接打ち込んで破壊します。気根重輪中
And that wraps it up for Nemu.
Fair.
And now,
Yeah, that aura definitely come from this girl. Then now. Okay, I'm not going to mess around with that anymore.
Nanao is a power attribute character with Soul Reaper Killer Plus. Her soul trait is full stamina only, increased normal attack damage plus 40%. She also has the EX skill, EX Team/Party, normal attack damage.
So she has that skill, which is normal attack team party boost, which is very good. But keep in mind that only applies when you have fighter 5. When you only have 1-5, maybe have like 12% or 16%, something like that. It's not going to be 20%. Team party normal attack damage boost 20%.
She is a ranged, normal attack type character whose normal attack, strong attack 2, and special move can inflict Lacerate Plus, while her first strong attack heals and her third strong attack provides barrier boost.
I think her first strong attack is a heal. That will make her able to heal a bit more. Of course, like I think a first strong attack healing will heal less. But I think I saw somewhere she has the healer skills, which is actually boost the healing effect, which will heal you more. So that maybe you can make it up.
She also has the new stat boosting ability Aura, Spiritual
Aura. That's the little that things.
Pressure plus 30%, which is applied to the whole team or party.
That is cool. That's cool.
When activating her gauge through the use of a normal attack, she will receive the gauge effects Flurry plus 1 and Bruiser plus 100%.
That's crazy OP.
Here's a list of her innate skills and the rest of her skills.
Paralysis resistance 200%, start gauge 70%, and she has the healer and the medic. Yeah, so like that healer will able to make up the lacking of the healing amount. So and the medic of course healing the whole team.
Now let's see this character in action. With the new Aura, Spiritual Pressure plus 30%.
My eyes!
The spiritual pressure of all her allies by 30% simply by being included in the team. Nanao's powerful gauge effects, Flurry plus 1 and Bruiser plus 100%, are activated through normal attacks. When combined with the skills, this becomes Flurry plus 3 and normal attack damage plus 160%, allowing her to deal explosive.
But she doesn't have the boost skills, but she passively boost SP. Interesting.
Normal attack damage when her gauge is activated. Furthermore, her gauge can be activated quickly thanks to start gauge plus 70%, except in brave battles, and gauge rampage. Her first strong attack has the newly introduced minor heal. While this technique heals less stamina than regular healing, it also has a reduced cooldown time, meaning it can be used more frequently.
That's what I figured.
Nao's third strong attack has barrier boost, which provides 2 more barriers than a regular barrier technique. This means she can protect herself with 5 barriers and her teammates with 3. This makes her immensely valuable as a support character. Thanks to Team/Party, increased Soul Reaper damage to status ailment affected enemies plus 30%, and EX Team/Party, normal attack damage.
She's very good like a support side unit.
She can boost the damage output of her allies as well as herself.
She heals, boost.
Finally, Nanao has
also
Soul
have massive
Killer
damage.
Plus and a resistance to even Paralysis Plus, thanks to Paralysis Resistance 200%. This means she shines as a non-controlled character.
That's right. So I just wondering if we can turn off this effect because I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
Quest with Soul Reaper Killer and increased range damage rules. Next, let's look more closely at her attacks. Here are the normal attacks.
Standard
Her normal attacks are a string of 4 ranged attacks. Now for the strong attacks. Strong attack 1 surrounds the character and attacks forward. It also heals. Here is the second strong attack. Strong attack 2 gathers enemies in front of the character and inflicts damage. Here is the third strong attack. Strong attack 3 deals damage around the character. This attack provides a barrier boost.
Right. Did you guys find like a KLF go lazy on the barrier effect? In the most recent characters, like for example, like Rukia is good, her barrier is impressive, but like Ichigo, for example, Ganju, for example, their bubble, their barrier basically is just like this. Right? It's just like this, just like a simple bubble.
Finally, a special move.
Let's watch
Shinken
this special
Hakuoken.
move. Shinken Hatoken. Hatoken!
行きます
And that wraps it up for now. And now for Yachiru.
She's good. Yachiru.
Yachiru is a heart attribute character with a Spada Killer Plus. The soul trait is normal attack damage plus 35%.
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, why you want to damage taker? Do you want to use her as a PvP link for Uyuru?
She also has the EX skill, EX damage taken minus 20%. She is a ranged, normal attack type character.
Let's look at her. Okay. Slow OP, guys. Slow plus. I'm wondering what slow plus can do. Like, actual slow. Like, you might as well just phrase the character already. Maybe like slow plus can do something. Did I miss something? Is that slow plus having something which I'm not aware, except making people even slower? And she got a 2 boost, which is good, and also healing. And the slow maybe can protect your team from being attacked. Let's see. Interesting.
Normal attack, strong attack 1, and special move can inflict slow plus. While her second strong attack both provides a boost and heals, and her third strong attack provides a boost. Here's a list of her innate skills and the rest of her skills.
So she also possesses Debilitator plus plus 5 seconds, which is good follow up. Oliver, why don't we talk about follow up, which is very important skill? It's not just one of the random skills, right?
Now, let's see this character in action.
Let's do it.
Yachiru can inflict slow plus with all of her attacks, apart from her second and third strong attacks, allowing her to slow down her enemies' movement and normal attacks, while sealing away their strong attacks, special moves, and flash step.
Okay, so let me just move my camera away. So seal away their strong attacks, special movement, and the flash steps. Of course, the enemy is not able to do flash steps when they're NPC, right? They're not going to do their flash steps. So really, it is disable strong attack, which doesn't apply to those normal mobs. And so what?
Second and third strong attacks, allowing her to slow down her
enemies' movement and normal attack. So normal attack is slowed, but they can still do. It's not like in. I'm wondering in the GQ, is that going to stop the boss from attacking you? Because I remember in the past the GQ boss they can do normal attack damage, but I don't know now, because now when we have the last raid, the same like when the boss is last rated, they're not able to attack you, right? They're not able to attack you. And yeah, actually this might be good, because it might be better than last raid, because we're not really able to do actual DHP, actual like damage, how to say that, damage per second, right? DPS. And like with last raid, because the only things we want like last raid, because last raid they have 40%, like we can have 40% of extra damage for last raid enemy. But what about like, let's see, like for slow, the slow can we like this, just like give an example, are we able to what's the skills? Damage to slowed enemies? What's the percentage? So damage to slowed enemies is actually 40%. So we're actually not bad. But the thing is, yeah, you want to the Yachiru have this skill, a T20 skill if you put her.
Her enemies' movement and normal attacks, while sealing away their strong attacks, special moves, and flash step. The boost technique on Yachiru's second strong attack is amplified further by the booster and enhancer skills, increasing her team's damage output and defense. This strong attack also activates a healing technique, helping to ensure that she survives for longer. third strong attack has a major boost with a higher effect and longer duration than usual, greatly boosting both the offensive and defensive capabilities of herself and her allies. Thanks to Team/Party, part attribute character damage status ailment affecting enemies plus 30%, she can boost the damage of allies with the same attribute as herself against enemies affected by a status ailment. Yachiru also has a variety of skills that enhance her performance in Guild Quest, such as the powerful Flurry plus 3 in Guild Quest, a resistance to even Weaken plus thanks to Weaken resistance 200%, and the Sparta Killer plus. This means she shines as a non-controlled character in Guild Quest with
We want to see how Saya Polo move when
Next,
he is
let's
like,
look more
you
closely
know,
at her attacks.
when he's getting slow
Here are
plus.
the normal attacks. The normal attacks are a string of 4 ranged attacks.
Gonna be interesting. I want to see like how slow plus actually like
Now for the strong
benefit my
attacks.
gameplay.
Strong attack 1 deals damage straight ahead.
Normal.
Here is the second strong attack. Strong attack 2 deals damage around the character.
Yes,
This
healing
attack
boost.
provides a boost and a healing effect. Here is the third strong attack. Strong attack 3 deals damage while pushing forward. This attack also provides a boost. Finally, her special move, Sampo Genju.
Sanpo Kenji.
And that wraps it up for Yachiru. And those were the character intros for the 10th anniversary special 1000 Year Blood War Xena Summons Unleashed. As already mentioned, this summons will be available from the 31st of October, so
As I mentioned, this banner is massive.
check it out when it comes out. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye. Alright, cool. So what do you guys think about this banner? I think Nemu is not a must-have for some reason. I feel, of course, I don't know like how much Caleb buffed the GQ, right? But for the stats point of view, and I feel she's strong, but not much more stronger than the other character we are currently processing. So we might able to get away from her. I think she's speed attribute, right? That means the Caleb will put some power attributes like actual boss in GQ. So that means your viable option basically is you can use speed. Just try to avoid like a technique like a Sun Sun. But Sun Sun is OP, maybe we can still use her. We will see when the time comes, right? But for Nanao and the Yashiro, I think Nanao is interesting. Definitely is something, especially her aura, which is skills, which is able to increase SP by 30%. That would be very strong, like as a side unit to boost your main GQ unit. That'd be very cool. Also put it into the limit break quest should be very viable. So yeah, and the little girl Yachiro, interesting. Only things about her I'm a bit disappointing is like her EX skills is with 20%, which is DR, and then not to mention that 20% only happens when you have 5-5. And you guys get a 5-5 Yachiro, right? So that's the thing. If she's 1-5, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be 20% like a DR. So you might still want to use the other like a DR links. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, and the good things about the Yachiro, I want to try that like a slow plot to see like how slow plot, because it's very rare state element, right? Like confusing, slow. They are the two like forgotten like state element. I'm glad to see those state elements can come back, right? So yeah, so that's about my thinking about this banner. Can I? Oh, what I'm doing? I should come back here. So yeah, so what I do then? So I would say, yeah, maybe I do 2 steps, no more than 5 steps. Am I dreaming? With 516, maybe I should just summon for chat. What do you guys think? But talking about chat, I don't really find the chat is so useful because my team, which is like end up with like Orihime and Mila Rose and Uyu actually just doing fine. I don't really need a chat. Yeah, just can't believe chat is. Look at this banner. Okay, I do 1 step. Okay, I do 1 step. Oh my god! Wow, what am I doing? What I'm doing? Instant regret. One more step, then that means have no orb for end of month. Guys, 200 orbs for end of month. Please give me 5 stars. Please, please, please. Oh my gosh, that's such a bad idea. So thank you for coming to check out this video. Yeah, very disappointed about my summoning. So, but thank you for your time today. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.